Hello, Mrs. Mitchell's group. Here's the second of our lessons on the way back home. If you remember, yesterday we wrote about the boy finding the rocket and climbing inside. Today we're going to write about the boy going into space and landing on the planet. Let's just remind ourselves of the story. Okay, I'm going to pause the video there because that's the little bit that we're going to write about today. So let's look at our first section. Okay, so we're going to write about the rocket flying through the air and then the rocket starting to go down to the planet. Let's look at the first sentence. Remember, if you haven't got paper and pencil with you right now, pause the video and go and get one because we need to write down our sentences. Okay, so our first sentence is about this picture. And I can see some ED words again, so these must be past tense verbs. Let's read the sentence. The rocket something into space and something round the stars. The rocket something into space and something round the stars. Now let's think about it. The rocket went into space quite quickly, so I might say something like the rocket zoomed into space. The rocket zoomed into space and something around the stars and travelled around the stars and circled around the stars and moved around the stars. You think about what you want to add into your sentence. Pause the video and write your sentence. Okay, so I've written the rocket zoomed into space and travelled around the stars. That's what happened. And he seemed quite happy. And then something happened. Yeah, did you remember there was like an alarm going off when we watched the video? That tells us something was wrong. It was like an alarm going off. Told us something was wrong. So suddenly he heard an alarm going. Now, what noise did the alarm make? You can choose the words to describe the noise. You might want to repeat a word. Suddenly he heard an alarm going beep, beep. You might want to do it like that, or you may want to choose two different adjectives. Pause the video, copy the sentence, and add in your own words. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. The rocket zoomed into space and travelled around the stars. Suddenly, he heard an alarm going beep, beep. That's our last sentence on this slide. There's two sentences here, and I can see another ED word, and I can see a question mark. So one of my sentences is a question. Let's look at this one first. The rocket something to fall backward towards a planet. The rocket something to fall towards a planet. What did it do? Pause the video, have a go. The rocket started to fall towards a planet. What I would go for. The rocket zoomed into space and travelled around the stars. Suddenly he heard an alarm going beep, beep. The rocket started to fall towards a planet. So our question. Was he going to? You can choose what word you're going to put in there. Remember, it's a question. You're asking a question. Pause the video and have a go. Now, before we look at any of our sentences, can we check? Did you start your sentences with a capital letter? And did you finish them with a full stop or a question mark? Check yours before we read. Let's read them together. You add in the words that you chose. The rocket zoomed into space and travelled round the stars. Suddenly he heard an alarm going beep, beep. The rocket started to fall towards a planet. Was he going to crash? Is the word I might use. So we've written about the flying into space and landing and crashing onto the planet. Let's look at what comes next. Now you can see the rocket. Remember, the rocket sort of crashed towards the planet and then landed carefully. So the rocket something on a something planet. So the rocket landed, the rocket crashed, the rocket something. Oh, there's a spelling mistake there. Rocket landed on a and describe the planet. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, the rocket landed on a small white planet. That's my description. Let's look at the next sentence. Sitting on the something surface of the planet, the boy wondered what to do. Now I'm thinking about how am I going to describe the surface of that planet. Pause the video and have a go. Sitting on the bumpy surface of the planet, or sitting on the dusty surface of the planet, or actually it could even say it might be smooth in places, some craters. Sitting on the smooth surface of the planet, the boy wondered what to do. There's two sentences here. There's the alien spaceship, and it was flying out of control, wasn't it? It was turning upside down and flying out of control. See, let's have a look at the sentence. It says, he saw a spaceship in the sky that was something towards the planet, flying, spinning, falling. You can choose. It was out of control. It was out of control. Pause the video and write your two sentences. Okay, let's go back to this one here and read from the beginning. This is my story. Yours might sound a little bit different. The rocket zoomed into space and travelled round the stars. Suddenly, he heard an alarm going beep, beep. The rocket started to fall towards a planet. Was he going to crash? The rocket landed on a small white planet. Sitting on the smooth surface of the planet, the boy wondered what to do. He saw a spaceship in the sky that was falling towards the planet. It was out of control. Well done, children. That's our English for today. We've written quite a lot so far. We've written about the boy finding the rocket and getting it into a place that he can get into the rocket. We've written about the rocket flying around the stars and landing on the planet, and the boy seeing the spaceship. We'll write some more tomorrow.